Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog coming to you today with Are you overcommitting? Are you overextending yourself? Check me out at Erica S. Williams on Twitter or www.classyscl.com. Pick 3 big ones. Everybody tells me all these goals and dreams they have, but if you can't master your day, master your week, master your month, and then master your year, these goals are just wishes in a well. They're just dreams because they have no action, they have no bite to them, they have no strength in them. I want you to get really, really clear on 3 big goals. And I always tell people to keep it simple. Keep it real simple. If your goal is $100,000 this year, we just need to work backwards and figure out how many hours a week we've got to put into your projects to get you there. If you're in sales, how many sales we have to do. If you're in selling products online, how many products we have to sell. How many customers do you need to be in front of? If you're in network marketing, how many people do you need to meet a day for the rest of the year? We want to get you there. We need to backwards network our way out of that and figure out what is your goal and how can we get you there. So I say pick 3. I say pick health, wealth, and relationships. They're a simple 3, and if you improve those 3, boy, it's a world of wonder. I mean, just through books and the people you associate yourself with, your life will change. There are so many people in jail right now who, if they could go back and tell you, they would get away from some of the friends they were around because those friends led down to a road that led to path, that led to jail, that led to many years of their life being ate away. I know many people like that. I would even include my brother in that poor estimate that he is one of those people that just hung around the wrong people. Wasn't necessarily a bad guy, wasn't necessarily doing anything, just kind of coasting through life, and then boom, that happened. So pick your friends well. If you have kids and you live in a certain neighborhood, I need you to be inside your kid's life so heavy that they never choose those friends over your advice. So pick 3 things you can do every day to work on each. And people are like, man, that's a lot, Erica. But you know what? You can always eat dinner with your spouse and go walk and talk with your spouse after dinner. And you just took care of 2 of them. Took care of your health and you took care of your relationships. You have to be committed to this. If you really want to make $100,000 this year, which is life-changing for many people, I would even say, because 72% of Americans make under, working Americans make under $50,000 a year, making 60, 70, 80, even $90,000 a year would be a life changer for some people. So you have to pick those 3 things you can do every day and work on each. So again, that statement, are you overcommitting yourself? Are you overextending yourself? No, you are not. You are overcommitting yourself to some TV. You are overcommitting yourself to food, to naps, to work that doesn't pay. I mean, there's a saying in immigrant communities that, yeah, everybody's got a 9 to 5, but what is your 5 to 9? What is your hustle you do on the weekends? What is your business that you're creating so that your children don't have to repeat the same cycle? Those are the people I'm looking for, and those are the people I'm looking to. And I think that's what happened in America. Somewhere we lost that get your 5 to 9 on. We lost that. My parents work all these jobs, but they have a bigger future and plan for us and in their 40s. So this I apply to business builders and sales professionals. If you're going to be blowing up Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, vlogging or blogging, I strongly suggest you get on Hotsuite and Buffer Act. Some of my best Saturday and Sundays have when I've sat down and cranked out 5 to 10 hours of blogs, videoing that go on YouTube, Instagram quotes, Google Plus, Facebook, and Twitter statuses, and then threw all of them up on Buffer Act. And just threw up, 100 different posts, potential future posts on the Buffer Act. So already right there, took away all the work I was going to have to do for the week. I mean, I just took it away. I just took away all the time getting on Facebook, checking Facebook repeatedly, and potentially getting distracted from what I originally wanted to do. So yeah, in the week, if something happens, your day has a bump or something exciting happens and you want to blow up Twitter or Facebook and update, you can do that. But with Buffer Act and Hootsuite, you just put that up on there and let them tag it for you. So, I mean, I have a friend, he always says, I hope you don't think I'm on Facebook as much as you see me on Facebook. Because he's really not. He's really just has a Buffer Act putting the tweet and putting the Facebook message out for him, which is great. Because I think I have friends who think that's all I do all day is be on Facebook, which is funny to me because in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, when I'm making $100,000 and they're still at their jobs 9 to 5, then we'll see who's who and who's doing what. And that cracks me up. So The buffer hack and all those things can be done in no time. You could spend 30 minutes and put a lot of information out for the rest of the week. I just choose to drop 5-10 hours of YouTube videos and Instagram stuff and get that stuff going so that I don't have to worry about it. My goal is to get 1,000 YouTube videos. I'm taking the Grant Cardone challenge and really upping how much video is out there. And so for business builders and sales professionals, hour blocking is so important. If you're building a business, I want you to use all these things. I want you to use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Vlogging. I want you to use all of them, but I want you to put an hour cap on your time. If you're a person who's claiming you have no time, I want you to start hour capping your time. Same thing with follow-up. Grant Cardone says follow up till someone dies. That's great and that's funny and I love the quote. But at the end of the day, I want you putting an hour into prospecting, and then putting an hour into following up, putting an hour into checking emails. Once you start getting those things in hour segments and then spending 2 or 3 hours meeting new people every day, man, it does a world of change because you all of a sudden are just knocking out tasks every single day on a loop. And it doesn't stop. You just consistently are knocking out tasks. I know people who spend 3 to 5 hours wasting time watching TV shows, marathons of TV shows, watching YouTube videos of funny cat crap, doing everything but what could grow their income and what can change their life. I've got friends who are about to enter their 40s. They don't have homes, and it concerns me. I go, man, you don't have a home. I don't know what your investments look like, but you've been working for years and you still live in an apartment. What is the mindset here? I refuse to live like that. And 6 months from now, and you can quote me, YouTube, and 6 months from now, I will be owning rental properties. I will not be doing this. I will not be bouncing from apartment to apartment. I will not be bouncing couch to couch. I will not be bouncing raggedy car to raggedy car, delivery job to delivery job. I will be using Uber and Lyft to take that money and invest it in my business, and also just growing my construction business so that I can get out of that rut, because we all have the same amount of time. So again, switching it to the other two that are very important. Money is one of the things that keeps us up at night. Money is a thing that gets us divorced. It causes a lot of divorces in America. Money is a big stressor. But if you don't have your health, check with Steve Jobs. He can tell you your health is your real wealth. If Steve Jobs could trade all his money and start all over again, but have his full health and live till he was 100, I'm pretty sure that's what he would do. He would trade all his money to have his health. And same thing with relationships. Some people would trade all the money they have in the world out just to go back and have one person that really truly loved them. So don't piss off your relationships. Don't piss off your children. Don't piss off on your health. Be consistent. So I always say 1 hour today to work out. And what happens at the end of the week? That gets us 7 hours of working out. That's a lot of working out, right? Most people will only do 3 days a week of working out. That's just averages. So let's just get it to something simple. Walking, jogging, a boxing class, a fitness class, yoga. For me, I've started to encompass, 2 days a week I'm going to do boxing. So I'm getting that good cardio in. 2 days a week I'm going to do yoga so I can stretch out the muscles and relax my body from all the stress of building this business. And just walking. I can walk any time of the day. I can get on the phone with my mom or my friends or my clients and walk around. Now, I'm not going to walk to the point where I'm heavy breathing and can't focus on the conversation, but I'm a leisurely walk so that I can get that walking in and I'm not just sitting at a desk all day. And you can do a combo here. What I tell people to do is do dinners or lunches with your spouse, family, or friends. A lot of people neglect their relationships while building a business. You still need encouragers and you need support. And I think a lot of people, I would say, spend less time with negative people. But if you're actually married to the spouse that doesn't support your dream, I would say spend as much time possible with the energy builders in your life, and then do go back and spend that time with your spouse and just kind of stay positive. Keep getting your cup filled from the positive people, and eventually your spouse, once they see the money, a lot of that attitude changes, because for them, they don't have the same build as you have, and they are confused of why are you chasing this dream when we have such a good normal life that looks like the neighbors or something. And so same thing with my friends. I have a lot of friends who make great money every year. They're engineers or they're in career women, and they think I'm crazy. They probably think I'm one of the craziest people they know. Creative but crazy, to follow my dream, to lose apartments, to lose cars, but to completely be immersed and obsessed with, I'm gonna in the next 6 months own an apartment complex. Period. In the next 6 months, I'm going to sell a certain amount of houses. In the next 6 months, I'm going to do so much business with my construction business and my online businesses, because there's so much time. There's 168 hours in a week. It's possible. And people are like, man, you can't chase too many things. It's possible. You're just not committing and following up. So again, here's this really beautiful thing from mastermindevent.com, but I don't have enough time. People love saying that. In a week, there are 168 hours. You will spend 56 hours sleeping. Some of you sleep too much. As Arnold Schwarzenegger says, sleep faster. He never sleeps more than 4 to 5 hours a night. 42 hours eating, commuting, and family time. I will encourage people, that's fine that you're eating, you're fine that you're spending your family time. When you're commuting, if you're commuting an hour to work every day, I need you to be having positive, uplifting books in your car, tapes on audio, playing. Your car is your education center, and it's your upliftment center. I mean, I want you playing Eric Thomas. I want you putting podcasts on that are just going to charge your body and your mind, so that when you go to work, it's 8 hours, but it goes away in the blink of an eye. When I was driving for Papa John's Pizza, and when I drive for Uber, I'm listening to nothing but uplifting, positive messages, so that while I'm doing this, in between, when I leave and get out of this car from delivering pizzas, or I leave and I'm done with Uber, because I don't deliver pizzas anymore. When I'm done with Uber, I mean, not only did the side of my car have advertisement on it, and I'm driving around town and everybody's seeing that, I can also go on my email and follow up with people and take care of my business. 40 hours is spent working. Now, this is depending on what you're in, what career field you're in, what you're doing. 40 hours is the standard, but some people, because of traffic, because of working extra hours, trying to get a promotion, they're going to be there more. But the average is 40 hours. So that leaves you with 30 hours. After you spend time sleeping, working, eating, commuting, family time, you have 30 hours left in your week. 30. And out of that 30, let's take 7 of them and work out with them, right? Well, so that leaves you 23, but that still leaves you 23 hours. And people are going like, Eric, I need my chill time. You don't have chill time when you're broke. When you're broke, there is no chill time. There is on the time go. And you need to be spending that 30 hours a week here in this diagram and just busting butt. You need to be going hard. You need to be making calls. You need to be following up. You need to check on people. I mean, it's just that simple. Like, that's your mission in those 30 hours. And so for me, just the challenge I took from Grant Cardone putting out 1,000 videos on YouTube was easy, because if I just did an hour video, every day, or if I did an hour video for the 30 hours that are left over in the week, and for me, I work in real estate, so I have more flex time. So really, I've got 70 hours in the week. I've made a ton of videos. I've gave a ton of value to people. And so that's the thought process. I want you being like, how can I reach more people and provide more value? And so I think that's where people kind of get it twisted, So this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. And I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know. Check me out at Twitter, Erica S. Williams. Or check me out at www.classyscl.com. You have the time, you have the tools, you have the skills. Subscribe to this page. Show me your updates. Hit me up in messages. Hit me up on LinkedIn. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for the growth in your business. This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. You guys have a great day.